everyone. I'm Dr. Stephanie Frost, and what I want to talk about today is maintaining or increasing your flexibility. And I want to give you guys some easy stretches you can do at home while we all have a little bit more time on our hands. So I want to talk about the rules of stretching first. You shouldn't have any pain when you stretch. It just should feel like you're pushing your muscle a little past what it wants to go, and no sharp pain and nothing like that should occur. If you have a problem like that, you might need to skip that stretch, or you just might need to back off that stretch or change your position a little bit. Use your judgment. Secondly, is we're going to do each side, not just the side that's giving us a problem or the side that's tighter. Always want to maintain symmetry of the body, so we're going to do right and left. Also, we're going to do each stretch on each side 2 times. And we're going to hold that stretch for 20 to 30 seconds. More is better. And we're also going to use a steady, even pressure. So we're going to hold a stretch like so and not do a bounce motion with it, because that won't allow the muscle to lengthen, which is what we're looking for. Okay, so we'll get started. The first section is going to be upper body. So you can either do this standing or you could use a chair. This is going to be for your neck and shoulder area. Think of our shoulders as a square. You've got your front, your top, your back, and the bottom. So we're going to start with the top of the shoulder. Grab a chair, or you can sit on your hand, either way you like. The idea is to keep the shoulder from coming up as we sit up straight and tall, and gently bring our head to the side. So we don't want to let this happen. And then we're going to switch sides after holding for 20 to 30 seconds. We're going to do each side twice, of course. Okay, and next we're going to move on to the back of the shoulder. Put your arm straight forward, grab above your elbow, 180 degrees or horizontal. You want to push your arm flat against your body. Pull it. You should feel a stretch through your shoulder and through this upper arm. So you're going to do each side twice. Next, you would move on to the bottom of the shoulder, also known as the tricep area, the tricep muscle. Put your hand on your elbow and bring it behind your head, gently trying to pull it backwards, sitting up nice and tall. The other thing we're stretching is we want to be breathing deeply, inhaling and exhaling, relaxing our muscles, and trying to increase our flexibility. Now, some people don't have that much flexibility in their shoulders, so there's a way I like to show to modify the stretch that most people can do, and that would be utilizing a wall. So we can take our elbow and we can push it like so. Switching sides. If you feel a stretch, then you're doing it right. You should feel it in this part of your body. The last one is one of my favorites, is for the front of the shoulder, the pectoralis muscle. It's really important to maintain proper neck and shoulder alignment, because our life creates a lot of forwardness, and a lot of people get a bit forward. So we want to keep this back, stretching the pectoralis back to keep our ear over our shoulder, and this stretch can really help. You can use a door frame or a chair. Thank you. Take your arm, grab a chair, turn your body 180 degrees. I'm using my right arm back. I'm going to take my right leg and gently lean forward. Lean as much as you need to create a nice stretch through that muscle. And then you switch sides. Now, if you're using a door frame, you could bring your arm up to the horizontal position to get a little bit extra stretch. All right, next we're going to move on to the lower back. The first one is a really easy stretch that almost anyone can do, and it's going to stretch our lower back muscles through the center and then the right and the left. Simply sit in a chair, feet apart, and hang forward. This will stretch the central low back. Then I like to go to my right foot and hold, stretching the left lower back. And then I'll switch and I'll hold my right foot. Left foot, stretching my right lower back. Do each position, right, center, and left, 2 times, holding for 20, 30 seconds. Next, we're gonna stretch the back of our leg. Hamstring, really important, especially helps us to bend forward. Part of this motion involves our lower back being flexible, and part of this motion is our hamstring lengthening. So, what we're gonna do, you can sit on the floor and do this stretch, but I'll demonstrate another way that I think some people will find a little easier. You could use an ottoman. I'm gonna use 2 chairs. I'm gonna put my left leg forward, straighten the knee. The key is don't let your knee bend. And you're gonna lean towards your foot. Now keep your knee straight and don't let it bend. If you're starting to bend, then you're going too far. Now, it's not necessary to go all the way, like so, but if you can, feel free. You wanna look forward and down and stretch that leg out. But you can get a really good stretch just leaning forward. If this is your level, then this would be a wonderful stretch. Keeping that knee straight, you should be feeling it in the back of the knee and the upper leg. You're gonna switch to the other side. Okay, the next one is the companion muscle of the hamstring, which is our quadricep. How we can do this muscle, stretch this muscle, hold on to a chair, grab your foot, gently pull back. The key here is to keep our knees together and stand up nice and tall, trying to get your heel towards your butt. You don't want to be doing this, or this. Just straight. Now, that might be hard for some people, so you can modify it. You can use this chair and put your knee on it and try to get your foot like so. You can even use things like a strap. This is just a robe strap I've got here, and try to bring it up. The key is knee to knee. So if you can't grab your foot, that's okay. Do it for the level of flexibility that you have. So, one more stretch for the lower part of the body, our calf muscles. This one's super easy. There's a lot of ways you can do. I'll demonstrate this stretch using the wall. Put your right foot back and lean forward. Pushing forward through your hips so that you feel it stretching on the back of the leg, the back of the calf. I'm showing what it looks like from this direction, but a wall will work much better. You can also use, if you have a staircase at home, you could put your feet on a staircase and then lean back letting your heels dip down and stretch that way as well. And the last stretch I'll demonstrate is if you want extra bonus points. It's for the inside of the leg. What we're gonna do, sit down on the floor and put our legs in a V. Do it how it's comfortable for you. We're going to slowly walk forward and put our elbows on the floor. Breathing in and out. And trying to relax our body. Now, if you can't go that far, that's not a problem at all. Get to a level that's comfortable for yourself and just walk to where you can do it. If you feel the stretch in this area, you're doing it properly. And one last stretch is really important for the back of the hip. It can be helpful for people who are prone to sciatica. Sit Indian style, like we used to say, and the foot that's in front, lean towards that knee. Trying to get your head towards your knee. Hold for 20 to 30 seconds. Switch legs. Hello, Kitty. There's an alternative way. You can do that one sitting in a chair, which a lot of people like. And simply take your ankle to knee, turn towards that knee, and press. You should feel it in the back of the hip area. That's It's trying to stretch out your hip flexors, and it also gets the piriformis muscle. Switching sides. Okay, well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if anyone has any questions or comments about it, feel free to send us a message, and happy stretching. Thank you.